My name is Madam Jennifer from Educare TZ. Welcome, my lovely Form 3 students, in our enjoyable and proceeding lecture series on biology. For Form 3, we are going to start our new topic known as excretion. My lovely Form 3 students, we human beings, we living things, we tend to get energy source from different food substances from different forms so as to get energy. And once those food substances are used in our body, they have to be eliminated from our body, because when they will not be removed, meaning that they can accumulate and become toxic in our body. So there is a means or an alternative way which has been developed as one of the characteristics of the living things, which is excretion, which is a method which will only be used so as to eliminate this kind of the toxic or excretory product out of our body. And now this topic comprises different topics or subtopics which we'll be familiar with, and now we will see on how these waste products or excretory products which are no longer useful in our body are eliminated from our body, and different type of excretory products which are eliminated by different types of living things, which are plants as well as animals. Now, this topic comprises different subtopics, and the first one is the concept of excretion. The second one is excretion in humans. Third one is common complication and disorder of the excretory system, and the last one is excretion in plants. Kwa hiyo hizi hapa ni subtopic ambazo tutaenda kuziangalia katika hii hapa topic yetu pendwa. By starting with our first subtopic ambayo ni concept of excretion. Now, excretion is a process of removing metabolic or cellular waste from body of an organism. Kwa kile kitendo cha kutoa taka mwili kutoka katika mwili wa kiumbe hai ndio tunaita excretion. Na hizi taka mwili ni vile ni material or product which are no longer needed in our body, and they are no longer play part in metabolic or in cellular activity, and once they will be retained in our body, they can accumulate and become toxic, and that's why they need to be eliminated. This excretory product can be in different forms. Example, it can be in form of nitrogenous waste, they can be excess water, and others excretory products. Now, the major excretory products are carbon dioxide, excess water, salty and nitrogenous compound like ammonia, urea, and uric acid. So these are major or examples of excretory products which are to be eliminated from the body of living things. Now, carbon dioxide and water are produced in the process of cellular respiration. So during the respiration, the carbon dioxide is one of the products for respiration, na vile vile water is one of the products ambayo inabi released during the breaking down or the process of breaking down of complex food substance to smallest particle kwa ajili ya kuweza ku release energy. And during that process, water, carbon dioxide as well as ATP energy are one of the major byproducts which are eliminated, lakini energy inakuwa more useful kwenye mwili wa binadamu, lakini this excess water na carbon dioxide are to be released as byproduct. And nitrogenous compounds are formed from breaking down of protein and amino acids. So these nitrogenous compounds zinapatikana kwenye zile compound ambazo zimecontain nitrogen. So once they are broken down, they can be produced when this protein ambazo zimecontain nitrogen na amino acid are broken down to apart this nitrogenous waste ambayo inaweza kuwa ni ammonia, uric acid pamoja na urea. Also, excess water and salt in the body also need to be excreted, kwa sababu maji ni muhimu, lakini kila kitu kinatakiwa kiwe na kiasi. That's why tunakuwa tunatoa jasho. So that is one of the means of excreting excess water in our body. Now, through excretion, organism maintain homeostasis. Homeostasis is a condition of regulating or maintaining of the internal body condition, internal body fluid. Now, in animal, water is removed through 3 psychological process. Katika mwili wa mnyama, maji yanakuwa yanatolewa kwa 3 psychological process. The first one is by urinary excretion. Katika urinary excretion ambayo ndio kutoa maji in form of mkojo, in form of urine. Now, evaporation from lungs through breathing, na vile vile katika skin tunaenda kutumia sweating. Vile katika skin, katika ngozi yetu tunatoa maji kwa kutoa jasho. Katika lungs tunapokuwa tunapumua tunakuwa tunatoa maji, na katika urinary excretion tunaenda kutoa maji ambapo ina be converted into urea, ambapo tunaenda kuangalia namna gani maji yanaenda be converted, yani tadi mkojo unapatikana na mtu anaenda kukojoa. So this is all what we are going to cover in this topic. Now, in mammals, nitrogenous excretory product are eliminated as urine, which consists mainly of water, urea as well as salt. Na ndio maana mkojo ukiuonja unakuwa na chumvi chumvi. Mkojo ni component ya maji, urea pamoja na chumvi. Now, excretion help the removal of toxic waste substances, which when allowed to accumulate may inhibit the action of many enzymes in various metabolic pathway. Kwa ndio maana lazima kuna umuhimu wa kutoa taka mwili. Ndio maana zinaitwa taka mwili, meaning that they are no longer needed, meaning that zikiachwa ndani ya mwili naweza zikasababisha madhara makubwa katika mwili. Vile vile, excretion helps in regulation of water content of the body fluid. Now this is called osmoregulation. So the regulation of the internal body fluid or content of the body fluid inaitwa homeostasis. So this is one of the advantage of excretion. Vile vile, excretory nitrogenous waste are removed from the body of living organism in the form which is determined by availability of water. Vile vile, this excretory nitrogenous waste which are found by the breaking down of the protein as well as amino acid, they are produced or they are eliminated depending on the availability or on the amount of water which are present. Kwa mfano tunaenda kuangalia ammonia. Ammonia is one of the nitrogenous waste ambayo yenyewe inatolewa na these aquatic animals, meaning that wanafound katika mazingira yenye maji. And that's why they release this ammonia, because ammonia is very soluble and very very toxic. So it need a large amount of water to dilute it so as to be eliminated easier. Wewe tunaenda kuangalia urea. Urea is one of the nitrogenous product ambayo ina be eliminated by reptile na vile by as human being na amphibians, not reptile, ambao zenyewe ni less toxic na less soluble, meaning that inahitaji kiasi kidogo cha maji kuweza kuwa eliminated. Lakini vile tunaenda kuangalia uric acid. Kwa mfano ndege na some reptile wenyewe wanakuwa wanatoa thick paste or white, wenyewe unakuta excretory. Kwa mfano kuku, ukiangalia kuku hakojoi. You know why? This is because they tend to release the uric acid, and that's why it is very ipo katika in powdered form. So this is one of the adaptation ya kuweza kumsaidia to adapt in this terrestrial environment, because apatikani katika mazingira yenye maji. Pia ile uwezekano kuweza kupata all water, to access water all the time ni mdogo. Now, excretion regulates the movement of water and mineral salt inside and outside the cell membrane, therefore maintain the osmotic balance. Kwa kazi excretion vile kuweza maintain the water balance or fluid balance within the body. Now, in the absence of excretion, the equilibrium shift and disturb the osmostasis na osmotic balance. Kwa osmostasis hapa ni regulation of the internal fluid ambapo kuna maji na chumvi. Na afu katika osmotic utaenda kuangalia balance ya maji katika mwili. Now, the pH of the body fluid is also regulated by the excretion process. Now, this diagram shows some of the excretory product. Here, this is the excretory product. Hapa kuna source, hapa kuna excretory organ, hapa kuna type of organism ambaye anakuwa ana excrete this excretory product. Kwa mfano hapa kuna carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide source yake ni cellular respiration. The excretory organ ni lungs na plant leaves which excrete this carbon dioxide. Plant leaves inakuwa excrete during ambayo inatumika katika photosynthesis. Type of organism ni animals and plant, wote wanakuwa wanatoa huyu hapa carbon dioxide. Nyingine ni oxygen. Oxygen, source ya oxygen ni photosynthesis. Nyingine ni photosynthesis. Example of the excretory organ ni plant leaves as well as the green stem. So these are one of the excretory organ which tends to excrete the oxygen. And type of organism which excrete the oxygen in the plant through the process of photosynthesis. Another excretory product is water, excess water. Water, the source of water is during the metabolic activity. Example I've already seen during the respiration. So excretory organ we tend to regulate the osmotic pressure or the amount of water in the body is kidney, also skin and lungs, as well as the plant leaves where there is stomata for the regulation or excretion of the water. And the type of organism here, plants and animal, both excrete excess water. Another one is bile pigments. Bile hapa tunataka kuangalia ni nyongo. The source of nyongo ni katika liver. Within the liver through the breaking down of the hemoglobin. The excretory organ ni liver ambayo ndio inakuwa ina breakdown, no breaking down of this hemoglobin inakuwa ina take place. Na organism hapa ni all vertebrates, all organism which have made up of backbone. Nyingine ni ammonia. Ammonia, the main source of ammonia is the amination or breaking down of amino acid. So the excretory organ is liver, is the one which break down or perform the deamination process kwa human being. Na type of organ, kuna many aquatic animal, vile vile binadamu sisi pia tunakuwa tuna perform the amination process, lakini sana sana samaki ndio wanakuwa wana excrete this ammonia. Now let us consider the excretion in human being. Hapo tunataka kuangalia mfumo wa takamwili au utoaji takamwili katika mwili wa binadamu. Now there are 4 main excretory organs in human. Kuna the 4 main types of excretory product katika mwili wa binadamu. The first one is the kidney. Hapo tunataka kuangalia figo ambayo kazi yake ni kuexcrete nitrogenous waste in form of urine. Kwa ndani ya figo ndio tunaenda kuangalia namna gani tunaenda kusoma katika our upcoming subtopic in the process of or mechanism of the urine formation. Vile vile katika mapafu, katika lungs kuna excretion of carbon dioxide and water vapor. Within the lungs ndio kuna breathing in and breathing out. During breathing gaseous exchange tunakuwa tuna breathing in au tuna inhalate oxygen na kuweza kurelease carbon dioxide, ambayo carbon dioxide inatumiwa na plant kwa ajili ya photosynthesis. Kingine ni carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is being released as a result of the cellular respiration during katika lungs. Vile vile kuna respiration. Vile vile another organ of this or excretory organ within the body of human being, kuna skin, ngozi. Ngozi yenyewe inakuwa ina excrete excess water. Kwa mfano tunakuwa tunatoa jasho, that's why you are sweating. Kwa mfano unafanya mazoezi au kama kuna joto, lazima utakuwa unatoa maji. Kwa one of the mechanism of regulating water or excess water is through sweating, which is carried or performed by organ ambayo ni skin. Na vile vile excess mineral salt. Ukionja jasho lako na lenyewe utakuta lina chumvi chumvi. Vile vile another excretory organ ni liver. Liver kazi yake ni kutoa nyongo, ambayo nyongo inapatikana by the breaking down of the hemoglobin. Na hiyo hemoglobin na hiyo nyongo inakuwa stored katika structure inaitwa gallbladder. Just take an example, umechinja hata kuku. Ukichinja kuku, kuna katika maeneo ya ini utapona kuna kimfuko fulani cha kijani. That is what is called a bile. So that is one of the excretory product ambayo ina be produced or excreted by the liver. Now let us see major excretory product in animals. Sasa hapa tunataka kuangalia major excretory. Hapa ni taka mwili ambazo zinatolewa na wanyama mbalimbali, all vertebrates. Now the major excretory product in animals are nitrogenous compounds such as urea, there is ammonia, kuna uric acid from breakdown of protein and uric acid ambazo hapa tunazipata in general, tunapata nitrogenous waste na carbon dioxide from the cellular respiration as well as excess water ambayo inakuwa inaitoa through the skin. Now by starting with the first excretory product ambayo nitrogenous waste, as we already discussed that nitrogenous waste is obtained by the breaking down of the protein as well as the amino acid through the process known as deamination. So the breaking down of this nitrogenous product can bring 3 types of the excretory products ambayo ni ammonia, uric acid pamoja na urea. Now amino acid are broken in the body in order to generate energy or converted into fat or carbohydrate. That is why tunakuwa tuna perform deamination. Kwa tunakuwa tuna breaking down of the amino acid kwa ajili ya kuweza kupata energy na vile vile kwa converted katika fat ambayo inakuwa na storage of energy within the body of organism. Now, amino acid are byproduct must be removed because they are highly toxic to the body. Kwa byproduct au mabaki ya amino acid ambayo inabaki katika mwili lazima zitolewe katika mwili, because when they are left to accumulate within the body, they can become very, very dangerous or toxic to different organisms within the body of the living organism. So, excess nitrogen must be excreted in form of ammonia, urea, as well as uric acid. Now let us see ammonia, urea, as well as uric acid one after another. By starting with the first nitrogenous source ambayo ni ammonia. Ammonia, this is very toxic and the most soluble type of nitrogenous waste which needs large amount of water, excess amount of water, so as to be eliminated. And this kind of waste or nitrogenous waste is excreted by the aquatic animals. Kwa mfano kama samaki wanakuwa wana excrete this ammonia kwa sababu they live in area which are they live in aquatic environment, meaning that katika mazingira yenye maji. Kwa hiyo wanakuwa wana sensibility ya kiwango kikubwa cha maji, and that's why they tend to take a large amount of water so as to excrete ammonia kwa urahisi. Now, ammonia is extremely toxic and highly soluble waste substance in the body. It needs sufficient water to flush it out from the body. If ammonia is diluted with water, it can easily remove it from the body safely and rapidly. Also, animals which excrete ammonia live in aquatic environment. It is excreted by fish and other aquatic animals whose their gills or body surface are in direct contact with water. And the animal which excretes ammonia called amniotic. Kwa all animals which secrete the ammonia as one of the excretory products, akina fish na other aquatic organism, tunaita amniotic. Kwa ukisikia amniotic, you know that this organism which excrete ammonia. Another nitrogenous waste ni urea. Urea, this is one of the it is less soluble and less toxic as compared to ammonia. This kind of the waste require only a little amount of water so as to be eliminated out of the body. This kind of the nitrogenous waste is eliminated by terrestrial living organism. Kwa mfano kama si human being tunakuwa tuna excrete urea in form of urine. Now, urea is a major product of ammonia metabolism. That's why we call it nitrogenous waste. In animals like shark, adult amphibia, mammals usually excrete urea as nitrogenous waste. Urea is less toxic and less soluble than ammonia, and it can be excreted in a moderately concentrated solution, meaning that it just needs a little amount of water to be excreted. Also, it allows body water to be conserved. Kwa hiyo hii hapa description of urea, kwa sababu haihitaji kiwango kubwa cha maji, kwa hiyo inasaidia the conservation of water within the body of organism. Na organism which excrete urea wanaitwa ureotelic animals. So animal excreting urea are called ureotelic animals. So human being are ureotelic animal because they tend to excrete urea as one of the nitrogenous waste. Another one is uric acid. Uric acid, this is less toxic and insoluble. So this insolubility property ni moja property ambayo inaisaidia those organism ambao wanakuwa wana excrete this kind of uric acid kuweza kuconserve water in their body. And example of organism which are excreting the uric acid ni akina reptiles, ambao tunataka kuangalia vile vile na akina ndege. Wenyewe wanakuwa wana excrete their nitrogenous waste in form of uric acid. Inakuwa ni thick paste, kwa mfano inakuwa kama powder nyeupe. So this is one of their adaptation to terrestrial environment. So uric acid, it is not toxic, but it is insoluble in water. The poor solubility or insolubility yake huwa kwenye maji is an advantage if water conservation is needed. Uric acid can be concentrated even more readily than urea. So it is usually excreted by insect, reptile and beast. So hapa uric acid inabi excreted au inabi eliminated by insect, reptile pamoja na ndege. Na they are collectively called uricotelic animal. Kwa hiyo animal which are excreting uric acid are called uricotelic animals. They tend to excrete uric acid in the form of white paste and powder. So unakuwa na excrete ya nitrogenous paste in form of powder. Kwa mfano kaangalia the excretion au kaangalia kinyesi cha ndege, utaangalia the way it is in powder form. That is uric acid. Another excretory product baada ya nitrogenous hapa ya pili sasa ni carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide tumeona kwamba ni moja excretory product ambayo source yake ni katika cellular respiration. So ambayo cellular respiration inaweza kutokea either katika lungs, katika liver and so on in other body organelles. So this carbon dioxide are excreted by both animals and the plants. So respiration results into the production of the carbon dioxide gas, which is toxic to the body, hence should be removed from the body. Kwa through respiration ambayo inakuwa na the breaking down of those food substances kwa ajili ya produce energy, inakuwa ina release carbon dioxide as one of the excretory product. Na ile carbon dioxide ni very very harmful, so it needs to be eliminated or excreted from the body through the lung through exhalation. Kwa sababu kama itaachwa mule ndani inaweza ikawa toxic. Kwa nini? Itacombine na hemoglobin, inaweza kutengeneza hemoglobin ambayo ni very very dangerous, meaning that ina prevent oxygen from combining to hemoglobin kutengeneza oxyhemoglobin, na hivyo meaning that inaweza kupelekea mtu kusuffocate, inaweza kufariki. Also, carbon dioxide is carried in the bloodstream in form of carbonic acid and excreted through breathing as carbon dioxide. Kwa hiyo hapa carbon dioxide ikiwa katika mwili wa binadamu yenyewe inasafirishwa kama carbonic acid na kutolewa nje during exhalation or breathing out. Unapokuwa unapumua, unapokuwa na breathing unakuwa unaingiza oxygen, unapokuwa unatoa hewa nje ya mwili unakuwa unatoa carbon dioxide. Another excretory product is excess water. Hapo tunazungumzia maji. Now, different metabolic activity produce excess water. Kuna different metabolic activity ambayo ina produce excess water. Kwa mfano respiration. Na haya maji, maji ni muhimu katika mwili, lakini yanahitajika kwa kiasi fulani. Hayatakiwi kuzidi. Kwa kila kitu kinatakiwa kuwepo katika kiasi au katika level fulani. So there is a need of removing excess water kwa ajili ya kuweza kumaintain that osmotic pressure and homeostasis in the body of an organism or in the cell of an organism, meaning that maji yakiwa mengi inaweza kupelekea bursting of the some organelles, never ikawa dangerous. Now there are different mechanisms which are used to remove excess water into the body of an organism. The first one, we have the skin organ as one of the excretory organ ambayo yenyewe inakuwa inatoa excess water through sweating, unapokuwa unatoa jasho. So this excess metabolic waste is in the form of water is removed from the body in the form of water vapor, sweat pamoja na urine ambayo ni mkojo. Kwa maji vile vile yanakuwa yanatolewa kwa njia ya mkojo. Now my lovely Form 3 students, that mark the end of our introductory part on the excretion of human and the concept of excretion, where we see different excretory product, the importance of excretion, the concept of excretion, and different organisms and with their excretory product, their advantage and their disadvantages. Now take a look on this simple task so as to improve your understanding. The first question states that describe the excretory organ of the animals. Describe the excretory organs of the animals. We have 4 excretory organs of animals. We have already described them and their function. The second one, carbon dioxide, excess water, and urea are the waste products excreted by human body. Explain. So here you have to show how these excretory products are excreted. The third question, within this question, it has been divided into several parts. The first part of this question, name the part of the body where each waste is produced. You have to name the part of the body where carbon dioxide, excess water, and urea are produced. Second, you have to name the major organ through which each waste is excreted. This excretory product I have mentioned here. The Roman C, what will happen if these wastes are not excreted? What will happen if carbon dioxide, excess water, and urea are not excreted or are not eliminated from the body of human being or of animal. That marks the end of an enjoyable session. I hope that you have understood and you have enjoyed this lesson. Have a nice moment. Keep on following Educare Media.